All right. Hello, Internet, and welcome to a selfie edition of Wednesday's Serial. This is me trying to be hip and relevant in my geezerly age. So, in spirit with what I've been doing recently, I want to do a more full Wednesday's Serial with some comic shenanigans that have happened recently. But tonight I thought I'd hit you with another quick DC review, a la Cyborg. I was talking with a couple people about this on Twitter. I was like, I don't know if I want to pick it up sight unseen. I was waiting for a couple of reviews to roll in, and nobody seemed to review it. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna take the plunge. I'm gonna take the chance and tell you people what's up, because that's how Wednesday's Serial do. See, this is in your feed. It's relevant. It's like for the people, man. Anyways, my response is a resounding uh so this is a comic that is not going, I think, going to blow anyone away. However, I do think it is a comic that some people would like. I'm noticing that it's hitting a lot of my taste barriers. So I'm probably not going to pick it up, but I want to try to explain it in a way, in the best light possible, for those who might actually be interested in checking this out. Because I think there's some stuff in here that makes it worthwhile. It's just not my bag. So it's David F. Walker, who I don't know any of his previous shit. Even Rias is doing art, so if you like his stuff, fair enough. I'd consider him very DC style if you're still going to argue that the companies have styles. Even from the yesteryear, though, even Rias was DC looking. So, alrighty. So we have a lot of introduction of Cyborg through the New 52, talking about how he effectively died 3 times, and then there's kind of his dad's lab, and they're analyzing things. They're looking at him more as the machine than the man, and that's what it feels like a lot of this book is going to be kind of centered around. A lot of the people in Cyborg's life kind of view him as the machine. They're curious about what he's done, what not about him per se. And there's one lady in the office who's like his old friend, and she's going to be the one that sees the man inside, but maybe a little more, if you know what I mean. And there's another moment with another female character who saw him as a man, and is just kind of like, really, is it just going to be the girls with the softy sensitive side? That seems a bit it might have actually been the same character, now that I'm thinking about it. The way it was portrayed, though, I thought it was a different character, because she looked older, but she wasn't named or anything. And it feels like a majority of the characters have darker pigment. I don't even want to say, black, African American, whatever you are. Because some of them might supposed to be like Hispanic or something. It's just, it sounds racist. I get where you're coming from. The thing is that it's a comic book, so the depiction of someone in the background that doesn't have a lot of detail, they have a darker pigment. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We're just moving here so I can. Okay. And so, so this comic is interesting, but it is very much finding the man inside, and it feels very kind of high schooly, like that coming of age kind of story mixed in more with kind of in a weird way in reverse, because kind of that thing he does that people see him in the greater sense is kind of where he's trying to fight from versus being seen for as a person. That way it's kind of that way in reverse. We get a couple other light personal connections that I believe are going to be built on as the series continues. And of course we have some sort of alien but seemingly technological threat coming in. I think for a first issue this is building, we're getting a sense of where the series is going, and it's a cool direction. But I think the problem is that it's just it's for people that are looking for a character that is truly younger, that is growing and finding themselves, and that's the focus. And I can't. But I will say I think this is going to appeal to the right people if they can just hook in the audience, and then we will have a legit, cyborg character and book on the market. Maybe as it picks up, I'll revisit it if I hear enough good things. I'm hoping it gets there. So catch y'all soon with another comic review.